Hello everyone! I think I'm... welcome on in! Hey, hi, hi! Queena and Sleeves. And also I realized the chat's not gonna work. Uh, but I hope you're all doing well. I, oh, uh, oh well, it's fine. But I hope you're both doing well. And welcome to this stream. Um, I am doing okay. I was very tired today, which I actually had a sewing stream planned. But when it came time to actually do the stream, I need a nap. So I took the nap instead. But I was like, oh, but I really wanted to do some stuff today as well. So instead, we're gonna do some art and play some games. And then I moved the sewing stream to tomorrow. Um, which hopefully I I will have more energy once, because in the morning I'll go to the fabric market, which is also very excited, because then I can show the stuff that I got um, at the fabric market, and also the little shop, because I'm gonna buy some stuff for very exciting projects. Yeah, I'm gonna get, hopefully, because I was trying to get more fabrics for the dinosaur plushies, because last time I couldn't find that many. So hopefully, maybe this time they have what I want, and if not, eh. I can also go to charity shops and like buy fleece clothes or stuff and reuse that instead, because I technically, for all the dinosaurs, I don't need a lot of fabric. I just need some fabric. And Saki! Hello, hi! Also, yeah, I got a big announcement, guys. I have a new name. My new name is Starry Side Trinkets. Which, yay! I really am liking my new name so far. Although it's a bit of a change from Anime Boy Stars. Because I got so used to that, because that's been my streamer name for like 2.5 years, and my online name for 2.5 years, or even maybe 3 years already. Um, for that, I don't know, but I had Anime Boy Stars as my online name for a really long time, um, because I couldn't find a better name. But now I do, and I found Starry Side Trinkets, um, which I actually already want to talk more about, but I want to do that once I have the big announcement for that as well. But before I do that big announcement later, probably around April. And Johnny, welcome on in. Come on in. I was just talking about my new name. If you haven't heard, my name is Starry Side Trinkets. There we go. And yeah, you can call me Starry or Star or Starry Sights, whatever you prefer. And if you are like, "Ugh, but I really like the name Anime," you can always still call me Anime. I don't mind that. Um, because it is still a beloved name I came up with when I was a child. So it'll always still have a special place in my heart. Um, but we're moving on from that name to a more professional one that I really, really like. I'm really happy with it. But yeah, one other thing that I wanted to chat about is one of the reasons why I haven't been live for a bit. If you weren't in the Discord, which is understandable, I got a bit of a rough week um, last week and a bit of this week as well. But I got scammed, which sucked. It was not fun. I lost my Discord account, and I was really worried that a lot of my friends or people that I knew on Discord were gonna get tricked by awful people as well. But luckily, I got my account back and everything is okay again. But because of this, I did lose some money. Now, I have an artistry, which I I have announced that I do art commissions for a while now, and um, I loved all the art commissions I've done so far. But um, for now, to maybe hopefully start getting back a little bit of the money I lost, I'm doing very small and cheap commissions, um, which you can find at the top of all the commissions that I do. And if you're like, but I want maybe one emote for my Twitch or whatever, I also have a commission for that. Uh, but yeah, doing a little self-promotion right now. Um, for the people on the YouTube, because I know the YouTube. Wait, I can just. I'll just copy the. There you go. But yeah, for the people on the YouTube, you can go there. But yeah. Oh, oh wait, bruh. It still has the old link. Wait. I thought I fixed that. Give me 1 second. Thank you for telling me though. I just noticed that it said the wrong name. I thought I had that fixed. Bruh. But of course my other things. Bruh. Bruh. Brother, why you do this to me? There we go. There we go. It should be the correct one now. Yeah. Which, ooh, I should change that one as well. Because I'm gonna also see this one works. Because I also have, yeah, this one works. Because I also have a website if you'd rather look at my portfolio first. On my artistry, you can see like, because I put some pictures with the commissions as well, so that you know what you can expect. Although I do need to update one a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I just wanted to shout myself out a bit because, yeah, I do work and technically I could get it back that way. But because I'm only working till mid-July this year, if school, if my the school, the study that I want to go to still goes through, I'll be working till July, and also because I'm gonna go on a break since after Wednesday next week, I have a set amount of money that I can make from that job. But yeah. But thank you for letting me know, Sleeves. So yeah, if you would like me to draw something for you, I have a very cheap one there, just so that I can jumpstart getting that back a little bit. And if you can't, that is totally understandable. I understand not having money. or not having a lot to spare. Um, so only do it when you have the money for it, and don't feel guilty um, about not doing a commission. It's mostly I just wanted to let you all know that that is happening. Um, so yeah, talking about art, do we want to do some? Because I was working on something before stream today. You yoinked. Yeah. Think she. Sweet bean, which honestly I still love the emotes that I made for you. They're best. They're so cute. Yay! Oh yeah, the one you talked about. I remember. I remember you wanted to chat about that with me, but I think um, either both of us or either one of us had forgotten about that. But it's fine though. But yay! I'll check on that after stream because yeah, I wanted to do something today. If it's gonna show up, cause very exciting. We're doing very exciting art today. Yeah, January. I could already feel it honestly with the start of the new year because I got sick and I was like, ah, dang it, ah, dang it. Um, but I could already feel like this is a rough start, you know. Uh, but you know, let's hope February is gonna be a good one. Yesterday I had a lovely day, by the way. I went to see an old teacher of mine, and we talked for like 1.5 hours to catch up a bit. And honestly, I felt that day gave me a lot of good karma, and I really hope that good karma is gonna take me through this entire year. Oh, chatting along. Oh, nice. I hope the chatting goes well, Saki. Also, fun fact, Saki. I'm not sure if you might recognize some colors that I'm using in this color palette, or like I grabbed some colors because I wasn't sure which one I'm gonna use. But if you might have recognized all these colors, they're from your color palettes because I really love them, and I'm gonna use a few of them. Because the new one you made. Wait, I can grab the picture because these colors were the exact colors that I was looking for Abu. And I was like, oh my gosh. How did you know? Huh? Yeah, there were these colors. The green ones and then the gold. Because Abu, his color scheme was gonna be green and gold. And these are the exact colors that I wanted to use. So now I got them. If you, by the way, want to see these cool color palettes, I took them from the Instagram. But Saki Deshardins in the chat, go give them a follow. They're an amazing artist as well. And they've been making weekly color palettes like this one. I also wanted to use blues, and this reminded me so much of the Dutch porcelain work with like the I don't remember the name of them, but it's a specific name for the type of pottery with the painting, and it's all blue. Wait. Oh, I thought I had the name, but it's something blue. Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, this gives that vibe, and I really wanted to use that, cause Stefan, the main character, is kind of inspired by European culture, because all of them have a bit of like some culture which I'm taking very roughly inspiration from. It's not supposed to represent them, it's mostly either the fashion or just things that I've seen personally that I wanted to add. Um, but because Stefan is basically a self-insert character for me, it's gonna have a bit more of that European vibe, and because well, like the name of it is at the top of my tongue, but is it Delfsblauw? I don't know. Ooh, I need to change that as well. Hold on, wait a minute. I changed a lot of things with my name, and I realized that I forgot a few things. Luckily, this change. It should be good now as well. Oh yeah. Ooh, the YouTube isn't working in that at all. Is it? Eh. It's fine though. It's fine. Ooh, nice. Oh, yay. For every color palette, we're helping each other with them. That's very neat. I like that. Heck yeah. But I'm doing a little behind the scenes real quick. Coas. I needed it. That should. Oh, and if not, I'll see. I'll see if it not work, and if it work, it's okay. Yeah, like I've saved all of them in my on my Instagram, because sometimes I struggle with choosing color palettes, so having someone there to help with them is really nice, in my opinion. Oh, is it? But yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna do some coloring today. Just because I put a bunch of colors down because I'm not sure which ones I want to use yet. But if I find one that I do want to use, I'll put them in a different. Maybe, I'll see. I'll just put it down and then. Because we're gonna. Because then we're gonna decide where all the white is gonna be. This is gonna be a hard decision. Because I'll definitely sort this out better later. But the pants are definitely gonna be white. But yeah, oh, I didn't show you yet, but all the characters are finished. I did all the boys. I forgot to share that. This Norcas is the last one I did, and I really like how he turned out. I love all these characters, although I did change a few things. For Revi, I changed the horns, and also his hair, because I like this. It's what I had before. I didn't like as much, but it's still fluffy, and he now has a little bead in his hair. And for Merlu, I think. Yeah, Merlu. I gave him longer ears. Because a lot of them have pointy, like, all of these three characters have pointy ears. This one's a bit longer, that's, still different, but, Merlu's and Revi's ears looked a little similar. So I changed that, because I saw a movie, Strange Magic, it's what it's called, and the fairies in that animated show had very different ears, and I'm like, oh, I like how that looks. So I changed. I changed how it looked, and I honestly like that a lot more. Right now, I'm gonna do some coloring. And then I might play some games as well today. No, I was gonna use silver, wasn't I? Because I used these for the gold, but I realized I'm gonna use silver. I could choose. Oh yeah, and his eyes. Yeah. But we're gonna use this color. Because I'm making all the color palettes so that I have, because oh, that's on the wrong layer. Because I'll be making like reference sheets as well, for all the characters, so that because for the novel this is just the front cover of it, but I do plan on like drawing them more as well. you know, just making basically fan art of your own characters. You know, I think I'll, because I like them so much, I want to draw them more as well. Um, and you know, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to have these characters and then have a good reference sheet, because I might even want to get some commissions from them, from other artists that are really drawing dragons. I love that. Sorry, I think I was going somewhere else but that sentence, but I realized later that it might sound a bit little condescending, so I changed it. But oh boy, Johnny, have you heard about a comic that I want to draw, which is all about dragons and people being connected to dragons? So I have like 2 OCs that are dragons, or like human with dragon things. Well, well, well. This is one of the other writing projects that I have, but this is a story that I made inspired by How to Train Your Dragon, or How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, that is the name. Because I loved that as a kid. So I made that story, or I started that story back in 2017, and I actually made a few pages for that story already, which are in the Discord, I believe. Did I post that in the Discord? 1 second. But I love, and yeah, the main dragon in the story is gonna look a lot like, did I not? Or is it way, way back? Oh yeah, I did, but you might recognize them as Toothless. Because I basically drew them kind of like Toothless. There we go. This is called Dragoon, or Dragoon. And Dracoon is the title of the manga. I did this on paper as well, and the whole idea of this comic is that I'm gonna make it traditionally, and then print it, or like scan it to be able to print it, and then bookbind it myself. That was the idea, but I have not really continued it, other than writing it. But this is like an art piece that you have before you write, which this is an old version of how I used to draw dragons. This is 2017 me. And then we got the first page with like the dragon, and then we got the main character, which also will change. And I will draw the character for that eventually at some point as well. No, it's a supernatural sci-fi, where I think you could characterize this at that, but it's in a high school setting, because that's what I did back in 2017. And there is a planet that basically where dragons live, and something happened on that planet, and the dragons there are like these aliens basically, are trying to communicate with Earth because it's the closest planet to their planet that has life on it, but all the other animals, because they tried it before with all the other animals, but they didn't respond. Um, but they then went on to humans, and uh, the main character in this story has this spiritual connection with this dragon now, and has been getting dreams of that dragon in their home world. But they don't know what it's about, because, you know, dragons are mostly like mythical creatures in this world, and to be able to get to their planet, these dragons, you know, they have magic, because it is like also kind of fantasy and stuff, or I'm not sure how that's gonna go yet, because I haven't written that far yet, but there's a portal, and their best friends are gonna go through that portal, and they're gonna see these dragons and have an adventure, and they're gonna save the dragons. But yeah. Also, this is in Dutch, I know. Sorry if you can't read it. But yeah, this is what I drew in 2017, and I really like the story. It is one of my more original stories. Also, I put this like quite a while back, but this is what it says in English, if you can read it. But yeah, that is my story about dragons that I want to make. So to answer your questions, I do like drawing dragons. It's like one of those, like My Little Pony, How to Train Your Dragon had a chokehold on me. So yeah, that is the deal. I hope that answers your question. If not, I don't know what else to do. My Dragon's OC would be an Elden Ring Ancient Dragon. Ooh, that's really cool. I have an idea for them, just waiting for my... Ooh, exciting. That... that's so much fun to have, like, a fun OC. Where... sometimes... Because my mouse is like a green circle around it whenever I'm in a darker thing, they are hard to see sometimes. Okay. Gonna be... that's not... yeah. But yeah, that is one of the... Ooh, and one thing, I think, because, I think I finally had a title for this story as well. Which, give me 1 second, because I need to look that up in my... in my thingy. Okay. Oh yeah, Golden Feathers of Fate is the name of the book. And I think I do want to add dragons to the story as well. I think that would be a fun... I think that would be a fun... like, thing for, Revi to have in their country. But yeah, ooh, and thank you for the lurk sleeve. Lovely lurk. Yeah, oh, I love the... they're absolutely adorable. Well, yeah. I love drawing dragons as well. There is actually some art I wanted to redo of some traditional art that I made of some dragons. Um, but I haven't gotten around to that because I've been making so much art. Too much, actually. But yeah. But yeah. I think because it's... Oop. There we go. I got 20 minutes. I think the first hour and a half I'm gonna be doing some art. Or maybe... because... I mean, I can't stay for too long. But I can stay for quite a while today. Because, fun fact, now I do have the energy to stream. It's been being very silly to me. I don't know why, but I guess it's got something to do with. But yeah. Also, another fun thing that happened yesterday is I got results back from one of the things that I've been doing to test my autism, or if I have autism in the first place. But yeah, I know how my brain works a little better, which puts my mind at ease as well. To see that professionals recognize how my brain works, because sometimes I doubt myself. I'm like, is it just me, you know, or how do I put that? Like, not knowing if my mind actually makes sense or not, and hearing that from other people and being like, yeah, we recognize this, we see this. I don't know, it was very validating, and I really liked that. And also getting to be able to know myself a bit better as well. It's just, I don't know, it was really nice. It was really nice to hear. And yeah, I'm one step further in that process. I will hear like a definite answer about that once I'm back from my recovery, because depending on how I plan my next week, I might be able to do one last stream on Wednesday, and then I'll be gone for quite a while, and I'll be taking a little break, because that Thursday, yeah, that Thursday I'm gonna have my surgery, which, yay! I'm looking forward to that. But it is a very, or a lot heavier of a surgery, so recovery will be a lot longer. But if I have the energy, I would be able to do streams, and I think we're either gonna do art streams or writing streams, because, well, the first chapter of this story is done. I can technically post that, but I want to finish this art piece first before I post that. You know? So, um, if I'm not gonna finish this anytime soon, actually. So we'll finish this first and do some writing. And once this is finished, I can technically publish the first few chapters on, because I'm gonna put it on 2 places and see how that goes. Because I have a Wattpad account and AO3 one, and since I am more familiar with Wattpad, because who could have guessed, but I've written fanfictions before, which I might even repost those as well, because I still have all of the files of what we've written. I might look at it and see if there's any spelling mistakes or if things need to be written out a bit better, but I might repost those. Because I did write it with a friend and I'll put them in the like credits and stuff. Since I don't really talk to them anymore, I'm like, I've written this as well, so I do have the rights to it. And I did ask if they were okay with it, but they didn't respond to me anymore, which is understandable. The last time I talked to them, I wasn't the nicest person to them. Oh yeah. But, you know, I'll be the nice being that I am, and I will still credit them, because I didn't write it on my own. But I did write half of it with them. So I didn't do nothing. And together we have written like 47,000 words together. Which is like... it's a lot. It's like... Because... I'm still a very big fan of My Hero Academia. And I've actually thought about like making a new OC or like self-insert character for that fandom as well, because I don't know, I just really like it. It's a really fun story. Because I have had this story in my head for like quite a while, but I haven't published anything for it because I was like, should I? But yeah. There's one other thing. Oh, I'm not sure where I was going with that. Anyway. Yeah, I really don't know where that. Okay, those are the shinies. I'm gonna need to... Okay, you can do that. I might not get the ping because I put the streamer mode on Discord, but I'll definitely check it once I either take a break or when I see it. But thank you for letting me know, Saki. Aww. And now I've forgotten where I was. Whoopsie. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, I've got like a ton of stories that I wanna put out into the world. I just haven't written them down yet. But yeah, like one thing that I'm trying to do is be even more myself, because I already kind of was, but I was still kind of nervous to do all of the things that I actually wanted to do. And now actually putting in the work to, you know, say just fuck it and just do it. I'm realizing like I want to do so many more things, like getting back into writing and stuff like that. And it's been a lot of fun. And making this project, like, you know what, I'm gonna write a book again. And getting back into reading, I've been having so much fun with it. Yeah, I have a lot of fun things to look forward to, and I will recover and take my time with it, of course. Oh yeah, we're healing. I think I'm gonna. No, I think I'm. A black soul for that. Then first, but those were gonna be. Never mind. I still have something. But yeah. And you know what? For like the small commissions that I'm doing as well now, which someday I am gonna finish the profile pictures for the people that I promised. I will do that. I will finish it because it's just the coloring and then shading. And I will send those out to Dr. Gibberish and Johnny as well. Because those are way overdue. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I really hope it goes well, and I hope I have the minimal amount of, or how do you say that? Complications. And I really hope that it's gonna go well. Again, I will still be in quite a lot of pain afterwards, which is reasonable because everyone has that. But I'm just really hoping for the best. That it's gonna go smoothly and well, because there are some. Because I am, well, the cool thing about it, I'm getting it done by a robot, which to me sounds very cool. But because of that, the amount of complication that I could have is reduced by like a ton. So instead of like having like 30 or 40% to complications, I have 2 to 5% complications, from like the worst to the most simple ones. I believe that's how they put it. But that's really nice and really good. And I don't know, it just sounds really cool to me that I'm getting a surgery done by a robot. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, I just really hope, and I don't know. Talking myself through this as well is giving me, or I'm still nervous, but it makes me a little less nervous, if that makes sense. But it's still, you know, when it's gonna be Wednesday, I'm gonna do a little stream. Maybe if I'm too nervous, you know why I'm not streaming. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be a ball of nerves, and being able to get my mind off of things I think would be really nice. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna do some sewing. Like finish the stuff that I couldn't finish either tomorrow, you know? Um, yeah, it's gonna be a lot, and I'm just really hoping for the best. I'm just gonna manifest that it's gonna go well, and then we'll see. We'll just know that it's gonna go well. Yeah, thank you. I'll probably reach out to you because I'm gonna go to the hospital that evening because I'm gonna sleep, and then very early in the morning I'm gonna have my surgery, and then stay there for another day and sleep another night to make sure everything went well and they can check up on me and all that stuff. Um, so either before the surgery that evening or the day afterwards when I'm awake again, or the day after that. I think I definitely want to chat with you a bit, to either get my mind off of things, because my parents are gonna be there as well, but I'm just not sure for how long I want them to stay yet. So yeah. But yeah, having that option definitely also puts my mind at ease. Because I do definitely have, like, a lot of people around me that want to make sure that I'm okay, and that makes me really happy as well. Like, I went to my sister to wish her a happy birthday and give her gifts, and chatting about getting the surgery in a few weeks as well. She was like, yeah, just let me know and I'll visit you, and just it's just really nice. And I really like, this is one things I want to do as well. I'm not sure when I'm gonna plan this. This might be in the summer or whenever I can have the time for it. But I want to raise some money. And next Thursday, so the 13th, which is my favorite number. Which, I don't know, I really liked it as well. Right before Valentine's, but that doesn't really matter to me. I don't really celebrate. But it's on the 13th, which, I don't know. It makes me really happy that it's on a number that I really like, or on a date that has the number that I really like. So yeah, it's gonna be next week. I think I like, but it's definitely gonna be a lot. But yeah, the Wednesday, I'll be at the hospital in the evening, and I'll put a post after the stream, because we can't go for too long, but streaming a little bit from, like, either, 1 a.m. 1 p.m. to, like, 4 p.m. Having a little stream would be nice to maybe finish some of the sewing and stuff. Because after the surgery, I won't be able to do a lot. Also, ads will start in a minute. Means I'm gonna check my messages soon. Because I am gonna take a little break this time. I'm gonna be a good being because Saki's here. I've definitely never forgotten to take a break. Yeah, this also gives you guys time to grab some drinks, grab some food, do some stretches, stand up, walk around, do a little dance. Oh yeah, Flip Gerald's still upstairs. But yeah. I'm really hoping that it's gonna go well. Um, and I'm not actually nervous for. I mean, I am nervous for the surgery. Um, but the thing I'm most nervous about is that it's gonna be in the big hospital where I have my talks as well. The last surgery that I did, because for people that don't know, I'm doing a surgery because I'm in transition, and the first surgery that I did uh, was mastectomy, which is where you remove your boobs or your breasts, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I did that one in a clinic, so it's a different location than the hospital, which was a lot smaller um, and very homely, which I personally liked it a lot more because I don't know what it is exactly about hospitals, but whenever I do have an appointment there, I'm always quite nervous because of that. So yeah. Oh flip. Ah, you close 5. So yeah. Um, I always get nervous no matter what it is about, even if it's to talk happily. Gonna take a break, I promise. Oh, that looks really good though. Like it's only shading, but okay, break time. I'm gonna. Also, welcome back from the ads, everyone. If you're still on ads, I'll wait a second because I got a fun message. Ooh, Saki! Yes! Sorry, I can't do very high screaming, so it's just like, yay! Oh, which is one of the things that I've noticed with getting a lower voice. I can't squeak anymore. Which, um, when time goes on, I probably will be able to do that again. But oh, that's very exciting. But yeah, I do have the longer ands. And if Twitch decides that it's gonna put 7 short ads in, how do I squeak in lowercase though? I don't know how to do that. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the art. But ooh. I mean, Saki. I have a lot of stuff that I need either inspiration for or a little help with. Because I haven't been writing a ton more stories than the ones like the My Little Pony one, the dragon one, and this one. But if I decide to write more, oh, I know which one you could do. There's one that I've picked up again, which is called what is it called again? Oh, Strings That Break, which is a short story format with like every chapter is its own little story, but they add up to make a whole big universe, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like the FNAF books, or a few of the FNAF books, or the oh, I only know the Dutch one, which is oh, what's the Dutch one now? Goosebumps. There we go. That's the kind of like that. And I have one chapter out, but the thing that I had for it, I made that like a really long time ago, and it's very ugly. But if you would want to do that, I can give you that one if you'd want. I can give you the one that I already have for it, and then you can already read the story, which I could technically link you if you guys are also interested in. If not, you don't have to read it. But I published it a while ago on Wattpad. There it is. You can see the beautiful cover that I have for it. I made this back on my phone back in the day. But you can read the first. I only have the first chapter, and it's already out. But yeah, I had a fun idea for it, which is actually also part of a game that I wanted to make. No, yes. I don't know how to do cover art. I'm terrible at those things. But I needed something. So yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, if you want to read more about it, you can. You don't have to. But sorry, I'm not sure if you wanted to make this announcement. If you wanted to, I'm so sorry if you wanted to keep that to yourself. I didn't. I was so excited that I completely forgot about that. I hope it's not bad. Okay. I forgot. My excitement made me forget that. Oh yeah. Whoopsie. But if you don't mind, then yay. But yeah, you're welcome to make one for that if you want. if not, I won't take it personal. Why would I? But yeah, I hope that answered, because I wanted to write it down, but I was like, the break's already over though. I could have taken a longer break and typed it out, but I was too excited. That's how that's how I sum it up. I was just too excited. I was too excited. And I hate color. I can't see my mouse when I'm drawing this color. But when I have it down, it should be fine. Yes. But I think I'm also liking this a lot, though. How these colors are turning out. Although this part is a little confusing because the wings for the fairy, or the fae, whatever you want to call it, are in the way. So it's a little tricky. But I have them because they are see-through. They're see-through wings. I really want to make them really pretty. But I'm not sure which colors I want to use for that. Yeah, I'm gonna soon play some Genshin as well, because I'm gonna do the story, the Lantern Rite event. I'm already partially way through, but it's almost at the end of the time limit that I have for it, so I really need to start finishing that one, because I really want to finish that story as well, see the ending. Or the Lantern Rite, basically, which is for the Chinese New Year or the Lunar New Year, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and it's basically like a little tradition that I do. Is like I always do the summer and the Lantern Rite event in Genshin. Even if I take a break from the main game or the main storyline. The story that I've written as well, back to the writing stuff, I've written that one a few years ago as well, but it's still somewhat up to date on how I write. So if you're also curious on how I write, like, it's not professional in any way, because I'm, one, dyslexic, so my grammar and spelling mistakes are there. But it doesn't stop me from having fun with telling stories. And I think that's a fun message as well. Like, you don't have to have, like, a writing background to still write stories that you love. So yeah. That's a bit on what I did. Yeah, I've got all the ideas. Cause I daydream, and I dream a lot, and I can remember like most of my dreams. So I dream a lot a lot of like stories and or like basically I write fan fictions in my head, but I don't actually write them down. Because I'm nervous that they're very cringe, or people aren't gonna like them if I do actually write them down. Or I just don't know enough about the story itself that people are gonna criticize it for not being accurate to the story. And I don't like that mindset, personally. And maybe with like writing more and writing this story, I get the courage to not really care about that. Because yes, the story that these boys are in as well, yes, they take inspiration from places, but it's not accurate at all. I'm just having fun, and I try to be respectful of the cultures that I take inspiration from, because I don't want to be rude. I just find the places that I'm gonna take inspiration from, that their culture is very beautiful and very cool. I just don't have a lot of brain space to go into every single little detail about their cultures. And yes, that might be a bit rude on my part, or I can understand if that comes off as rude. But I want people to know that I don't mean it to be rude, if that makes any sense. I just find it very interesting, and especially when it comes to the fashion and stuff from places. Like, you can definitely see Stefan has like the suit, or the suits that you normally see business people wear, but that also came from somewhere. And then some inspiration from Merlu is from just fantasy stuff, because I like that. Oh, that's okay, that's okay. And then, wait, let me put the colors away, because I think I finished this. But then you got Revi, and you can see that I've took inspiration from Japanese and a little bit of Chinese clothing as well, from like because I took inspiration from the stuff that I've been reading and watching, which is kimono and hanfu style clothes as well, but also just some fantasy elements, because it is a fantasy setting. And then the other ones are just things that I found fun. And for Abu, I don't remember where I got the inspiration from, but the setting that he's gonna be in is very jungle-ish, which is why he's gonna have the green and the gold and stuff like that. Yeah, I appreciate the culture without knowing, yeah, with every detail. But I know that some people can be very iffy about stuff like that online. So I just wanted to say that yes, I do recognize that I don't know everything. But that I have no ill intent, because I just want to have that out there so that no people can be like, you're a bad person because you're taking inspirations from these cultures that you don't know nothing about, and blah 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 blah. And I know that that's just a very specific kind of people on the internet, and I have only just seen them. They have never said anything about me. But my scaredy ass is worried that they're gonna come for me. Because I am not that confident when I take inspiration from other places. And that is also one thing that I would like to grow out of, that kind of mindset, and enjoy the things that I enjoy. And if that's inaccurate, then it's just gonna be inaccurate. And if you don't like it, then maybe this story isn't for you. So that's also what I'm trying to do this year, and or just for the future as well. For myself, mostly, because I guess you could also consider that imposter syndrome. Like you're not good enough, or because I don't know everything that I can't do this, you know? But I can. And I want to. I want to do this because it's fun. And I want to keep it fun. Even if people are maybe gonna criticize it. So yeah, that is my rant about taking inspiration from cultures in real life. Yeah. But we finished one. We finished the Stefan. I love Stefan. Do we want to yes. Grab the colors for the other guys. I'm gonna do Abu next, because I already have his colors here. And I'm basically... Oh wait, did I put in all the colors that I didn't use colors, because I'll put them on this one later as well, but I'm gonna erase the ones that I didn't use. Which are all this one. Yeah. Okay, I did. And that one is just for fading. I didn't use swap. I think that one is just too dark for me. Yeah. Okay, do I have all of these? I've got those, the hair, skin, those two, those. Oh, I think I got everything. And then we got the colors. Abu. I really like that name. I'm really happy with the names that I chose for all the characters. Then we're gonna go to oh. What I wanted to click on, you dumbass. Yes, groceries are wait. Groceries are almost here. Epic. I hope whatever groceries you got, that they were very delicious. And yeah, have a lovely, lovely lurk. Olaros. I already kind of have a gold color, just this one. Right, these are the same one. Hey, almost the same color. Nice. Yeah, I've got these green. Then skin color, which I had. I did this at some point. But I wanted a darker skin tone though. Bravo. Go darker from that. That's nice, and then I do actually need that's gonna be purplish black for the panther, because he's a panther boy. Almost the same color. I think I can just yeah. Or are there other fun green colors? Which one? Don't have a lot of other greens. Actually, color palette. Ooh, cause what is that other color that is fun with green? Am I? Oh yeah. I forgot to go back to the other chat. Whoopsie. Okay, let me try and grab some color stuff. Because I think a red would, wouldn't it? Yeah, like somewhere around here. And browns and greens just look better as well. one gets close to that one, isn't it? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm not finding here anything. We're gonna go to Pinterest. Croatia. What did I put here? Or brown with that. Yeah, makes sense. I see a lot of green and purple, or a green with white. I'm gonna do green with black, or brown, and gold. And I got distracted by Pinterest, little pretty thing. Which, yeah, I do know that Pinterest has become a bit icky. More and more, sadly. Because, you know, they always have to ruin everything with AI. No, 10. Yeah. Oh. Very good. 10, 10. The servers. But I think for the other ones, I'll just keep them there until I am satisfied with them. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Oh. Um, I think I'm gonna keep it there for now because we're gonna play some genshin. Yeah. So gonna add these so that I have those as well for the skin color. Because I'm not great with skin colors. And I did do kind of like a study, or like I watched a video on it and I got some colors from there. But oh boy, I'm definitely not the best when it comes to that. So I try my best, but it's not that great. Which is also one thing I like, cause because they are very diverse and from different places, I'm gonna give them, or try to give them different skin colors as well. And yeah, I do know the main character is a white and blonde guy, but that's because I am myself. But yeah, I think I'm really gonna like all these characters, aren't I? I am. I really am. But okay, Genshin, that's what we're gonna play. I did save everything. Yes. Put you aside. Let's start the game. Let's go. Let's see if it still wants to do its thing. Yeah. Oh, I should change them now, though. Change categories, huh? I unfortunately don't have that. Or at least. Oh yeah, cause you're a mod, aren't you? Yeah, I don't know how, cause it's for stream element stuff. I really don't know how that works. We're gonna turn off this music. We're gonna have the sweet, sweet in-game music. Also, I should grab my phone, shouldn't I? Give me 1 second. Because I have some dailies in game, or in the MiHoYo app. Oh shit, in the app. We're just arriving at the store. Oh. Oof. So they're still grabbing all the stuff. Disappointing. Oh, but yay! We love some snacks. Let me get my check-in. Epic.
As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside me.
Who's that skulking around? You are skulking around. Me. And everything. What? This? I'm fine. I think I have enough money at this point. But yeah, as you can see, we got 1 day and 7 hours to finish this, and I am this far in the story. I think maybe I might be done with the second one, or not. I don't know. I don't know. And oh, there's one thing that I'm so close to getting the outfit, but I need to play this one to get like these things, but I'm really not good. Like, look at my score. Like, I got this high because you double the thing. Which I think I might want to. I'm just gonna try that again. Because the thing is, with these events, there's always a category where you fight. And I'm always terrible at those. Because I don't have good characters. Even though I've been playing since 2021. It's just, it's not that good. It makes me a little sad and demotivated to finish that. But I really want to get the skin. And I just need to like to try. Oh wait, I can try this one again in 10. Try it. Yeah. This setup, because this one was pretty nice last time. I'm also not good at like rating all the stuff and what is good or not. I already don't.
Oh, glory! A little ambiance. Extract! Nice and boom boom.
And something.
Locked up.
Neutralize. Kill. Time for your arraignment. Boba, get them. Rush and floral.
Claim these souls. Target acquired.
Amidst your souls in sacrifice. Scared,
Huh.
speechless. Forever hold your peace. Reconstitute. Nice and spicy. Incinerate. A little ambiance.
Locked up. For the Lord of the Night.
The dead would bleed.
I also love skins. I don't have it myself.
Eat this. Boom boom.
Target acquired.
Bow before your king. The glory to which none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects. Oh, you're done. This'll brighten up the place. Neutralize. Inadmissible evidence. Motion to compel.
Wow. I didn't get any further. Fine. It's fine. Alright, I also don't know if I can do this in co-op. Got this one, because I have a terrible setup. I also don't have any other characters. Okay. I really don't. I'm just gonna try. I'm probably gonna fail miserably. It's fine.
Hold on to your hats. Hear the echoes of the valley!
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves. Time to clean up.
Locked on! Locked on! Let the mountain's veins boil! Bring it! Yeah! Knock him down.
Let's fly.
You know what? No. No. I'm not gonna try that. I think I'm just gonna be sad and not get the and not get the skin. I'm not even sure if you can get it any other way. And which sucks. I really why? Yeah. Still some things I haven't done yet. Which these have been fun little things as well. Little mini games. Okay. What am I gonna do? I gotta do the bunny.
So much less demanding since my transfer.
Luckily, I'm very good at timing. Yay! Got a little party.
Brain fog. My mind's completely blank.
Anything from that though?
Since my transfer.
Don't get anything.
Brain
That's fine. Ooh. Wow. Shit, so I don't get anything. Hmm. Oh, let's do the story instead. Being depressed, not being able to do to do the thing. Like you did get like characters to help you out as well. But that's just 2 characters. I can't do that on my own. Just 2 characters. I mean I can try, but it's gonna be terrible. Because I can do the first one very well, but then the second one's just like, no. And I don't know why.
Mingguang! Mingguang! We got everyone back safely!
Yeah. Impressive work, Celeste. You were even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought she'd be, hopping around like a slime. If I can't trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Chanko. Oh, I'm gonna struggle with these names because I don't. Also, let's put that because then you can see a little bit more of the text. My apologies, Lady Chuan. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, let alone by a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apology necessary. Director Who, it was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that. And I don't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is it? How bad is this bad? It's gonna be a lot of talking for me because they don't have everything voice acted. But yeah, I'd like to know too, how dangerous is the situation we face and how does it compare to the previous cases? Way worse, like way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Whoopsie. Well, don't forget the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while, sometimes every few centuries, sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, that's the responsibility of the Wang funeral parlor. In the past, though, the worst it got was a few small fetor. Your I don't know how to pronounce that word. That's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns it all away, no problem. But this time, it's different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cost might be? So far, no. Or maybe it's the abyss. Doubt it. Haven't found any trace of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same.
I haven't been to Natlan yet, so I don't know what they're talking about.
Is Lily's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Ah yes, I've heard a little about the crisis there, but as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more of a boundary world between life and death. I haven't heard about that before yet, so I'm very curious what is happening in that land. I still need to do Fontaine actually. I kind of started that already, so I'm at the beginning of that. But yeah, yep, it's the demarcation line, life on side, death on the other. So if the border falls, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death, just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
Ah, it's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the feather won't do any good because the issue is the border itself. Lily Tianchuan, any progress on the 7 and 8th gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deducted the location of 4 of the gates and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Oh really? Or well already, the 10 one or 10 one or 10 one? I don't remember how they say this. It doesn't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with the good fortune.
Wait a second. That Gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. You've seen the state of the border. I can't think of any other way to fix it besides a complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
Apparently so. So it feels a little weird not to have my tentacles with my VTuber. No, not the whole boulder, just part that's been giving us grief, which is just as well reconstructing the whole thing would be more difficult. What is the 7 and 8th method? The 8th gates refer to key nodes in leeway ley lines: life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain, right, and injury. They can be used to direct the ley line's energy. Okay. Interesting.
And the 7?
That's the requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its path by using the ley line's power to obfuscate them.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
Or,
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
whoa. So we're gonna have 7 gates then.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
Apparently so. Now, don't worry. That's the traditional interpretation, but people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. As bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing one part of it. If you ask me, as long as the array master can withstand the huge blast of feather, they'll just be fine. Oh, do you have any proof to back up this statement, Director Who? My proof is that I know the most about life and death out of everyone here, unless anyone wants to dispute that. No, I think we're good. No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next step as soon as the Tinchuan has found the remaining 4 gates. Make obscure, unclear, and or unintelligible, or wilder, or bewilder someone totally wrong interpretation their game. Yeah. I also have, like, I might have skipped a few things for the story event because I was like, I'm not reading all of that. But now we're on stream, so I kind of have to read it. Uh, but yeah, a lot of stuff's happening, and it's bad. Director who? Something to add, Lady Chinchuan? No, there's something else that I'd like to ask about, but I might not be in my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wuwang Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
Where's Wuwang Hill again?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives.
Oh,
and all the
that
survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
Yeah, that hill never got explained, I think. Ew. No, Lady Tinchuan. I don't think these two events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease, everyone. Let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the location of all the gates by then. Alright. We'll still got a lot of preparation to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds
Bye-bye.
good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Yeah. Also, this is one of the new characters, Lady Lanyuan. Or Lanyan.
Wait, Lan Yan. I meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
My character's the main character standing next to Paimon. This guy is me. This is Ether, which is also a character that I want to cosplay. And that is a playable character. This is a playable character, and Paimon is Paimon. You can't play Paimon yet. I know. I really like the outfit. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to buy the gold fabric that I got for Venti as well, but also for this one because it also has gold details. So it would be nice to use those things as well.
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah. But yeah, this is my character, and we got a boy Xiao, which is also a cosplay that I want to do. This is one of my best characters that I have. So and not take the normal way down. But yeah, this is in Liwei. This is an older place of the map. Because, oh my god, the map, it has gotten huge. So, this is Mondstadt. Or Mondstadt. As you would have said it in, this is the first part where you start in. Then you've got this bit, which is part of Liwei. And then you go all the way down here, and then you've got this part of Liwei. And also these. Then one thing that is new that they added not that long ago is the Chenyu Vale, um, which is also part of Liyue. Then you've got the chasm, which is also part of Liyue, which is really cool. It has an underground thing as well, which is this. It's a smaller, which I haven't fully explored this one yet, because you can see I'm almost there. That's pretty cool. Then you have. Then from Liyue you go to Inazuma, which are all these islands. Pretty cool. Which I almost have 100% here as well. I'm still a long way to 100%ing a lot of these places, but that's fine. Then from Liyue you go to. Oh, what is this name again? Sumeru, and that is this place. This whole place is Sumeru. And then you also have in Sumeru you got the desert as well, which is one of the places I also kind of like. Sumeru and or the whole Sumeru, like the plants and the desert, is where I'm taking inspiration from for some of my characters in my book. And then we have Fontaine, which is the one you go after Sumeru, which I still have big part to play, or like story to play for. And then you have Natlan, which is still very small, but I think they're like gonna, because this connects to each other. And there's like still stuff here they do. But I have not been here yet. Like, I have collected the map, but I haven't done those. There's like still stuff of the map here that I need to get in here as well. It's so big. I'm a little overwhelmed at how big it's gotten. And there's so much story that I could do. But right now, for me, I am actually going back to the beginning of the game, and like, I have kind of completed Mondstadt. So Mondstadt for me is done, even though at the end of there's still a part of Mondstadt we haven't gotten yet. But I believe that's a bit of end game kind of territory. Like, you go through all these countries and in the end you go back to the beginning, which I personally really like, because then, one, nostalgia, and two, because your story started there and all the problems began at the beginning. And there's like a huge chunk of the story I haven't gotten to yet, because I've only, because I left off in Sumeru and at like a very small beginning of the Fontaine story. But yeah, after Natlan we have Snezhnaya, and after Snezhnaya I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Honestly, I have no idea where the story's going.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter.
But yeah, I'm just trying to hunt because there's a lot of quests you can do beside the main story, and I want to finish those in Liyue first, and then Chenyu Vale as well, because that's new. But when that is done, I'm gonna go to Inazuma again, and then, you know, all the way to Natlan. Yeah, that is my plan, but I don't have all the time in the world, so this is like one of those things I just do at my own pace and just have fun with it. Also, I think I forgot the ads again.
Anyway.
I'm so sorry.
Back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Aren't the wands of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Cheeman divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Cheeman arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, but my family are only distant relatives.
Whoopsie.
We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Cheeman he knew was a few parlor tricks.
Oof.
Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
We got a crafter in chat. Well, we got more crafters in chat anyway, but we got a crafter in the game, guys. Epic.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite a fright.
Yeah. I think most of the playable characters you won't see die because Lenyan, you can play her. So that's epic.
Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor.
Oh my.
Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all this.
But yeah, I like her character design as well, and she is nice to play. I'm not sure if I got her though. I think I did. Because with the event you can like choose one of the 4-star characters, because she's a 4-star. Not a 5-star. And I think I chose her. Because I already had the other ones and I was like, this is a new character and then I don't have to wish for her. So I can save them up for Xiao.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it!
Oh lol.
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
F. Oh, sorry, I didn't read what I was gonna say.
Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Ying Art Shop. It's actually a product of genuine Cheeman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
We should give it back, honestly.
I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like.
But what about the people that you gave it to?
When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold,
right?
dark place, which I soon discovered was the border.
I really like her character design, but then again, a lot of the Genshin character design are so pretty. And like even her hair is like, you know, the bird on her head. I forgot the name of it. But her hair is similar to the tail of that bird. And I just love that as well. And her eyes are very pretty. Which you can also see that they put a lot more detail on the face for her than with older characters. A swallow, there we go. Yeah, I love it. It's very pretty.
We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Who. She lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff.
That's Hu Tao.
But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Yeah.
Whew, what an ordeal. Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman art since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
Also, is the sound too loud or anything? I completely forgot I had turned up the volume for the game. Because I've been playing it on my own. If it's too loud, just let me know. Cause I forgot. I will change it a little bit. When I'm. Oh, it sounds good for you. Okay. And if there's not any problems, then I'll just keep it like this, cause then we can hear what they say, or at least for me. I have my games a little louder sometimes. Question about the 7 and 8 gates of...
Wow! Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hutao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
It might be a problem if you were speaking at the same time, but you're not so... Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I did talk a few times when the character started talking, because I accidentally clicked further. Whoopsie. But okay, good to know.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Who for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes.
Oh yeah, that could definitely be a thing. That
Sure,
Hotel
she
does.
talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
I hope she's not gonna sacrifice herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
Could be, yeah. I don't know though. Guess we'll have to find out.
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yep. Hutao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
Do you know anything about what happened back then, Lanyan?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border.
I wonder if you can actually fix that place at some point, because Wuwang Hill is very creepy. And honestly, because there has been a story in Liwei as well, where we fix a shrine, and there's a lot of broken buildings and like broken like small towns and stuff, And I don't know, I personally would love to see, like, throughout the game, us restoring these little places as we go through the story. But that doesn't always happen, which is a little sad in my opinion. Sometimes we do fix places, like one that I remember recently was, um, I forgot the name of the place, but it's somewhere in Liyue as well. I don't know, I find that a very cool thing to like, yes, there, in this world, there had happened a lot of bad things, but because we are here, we can fix those, because we, for anyone who doesn't know the story of Genshin, the character Ether that we're playing is from a different world, outside, Fontaine, or no, Teyvat, sorry, Fontaine is the country. Um, we came from outer space, I think, that's what they're trying to tell. We are an alien. Um, and because we are here, we are different. Which, spoilers I guess for Sumeru, but we find out that this entire world has a tree, and this tree collects all, kind of like a computer, collects all the data of that world, and all the memories of every person that has ever lived there. It knows that. And only the Dendro Archon can change that. She... But we find out that we are not connected to this tree because we are not of this world. Which makes sense because we already kind of knew that. But the fun thing is... Spoiler though for the story, I hope no one minds. But our sister, our twin that we are trying to find, she is part of this tree, this system, and her memories are stored in here, which begs the question of, is our sister still our sister? Which I think we find out later in the story, but I personally just don't know that yet. So I'm really curious to one, see her again, and to know what happened to her and be like, what has happened? What is going on? So there's like the story of Genshin Impact is very interesting and very cool, and I love it. I love how deep it goes. But I just don't know everything yet, and I am I am behind. Um, so I might pick it back up again, because whenever I talk about it and about the lore and all the things that I do know about the story, I'm like, I get very excited. And you know, I should probably play this more on stream again. Because one, I read more. And two, I take things a bit slower, because you can play this game very fast and skip everything. But it's a very... The reason why I love Genshin, it's just sometimes I stop playing it because it can be a bit, for me, overwhelming because there is so much content. And I sometimes get discouraged because I am not the best at this game. And that is okay. But I'm really sad because I can't get the free skin. I can buy it in the end if I don't get it, but that sucks. Yeah, they stole my sister in so many ways. It's very sad though. She's technically, we already know she's a queen of the abyss, or a princess of the abyss. I don't remember which one she was, but she is part of the bad guys. That is what I know. And we get very close, in every country we get very close to seeing her again, or getting to her again, but then there's always something that is stopping us from seeing her, or finding her, but she has been taking, an eye on us herself, and that is something we see in the first bit in Mondstadt, or somewhere along the way through Liyue, where we get a dream, and I believe either our character is seeing that or we are seeing it as the audience, and it's her looking from far away at us. And I don't know, I personally am like, she still cares about us, but I don't know what happened to her that she doesn't want us to find her. And I only find that out by playing the game more and more. So yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's continue. What did you say again? Because saying that, oh yeah.
Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hu Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
They both died. Or I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
I guess we should talk to Hu Tao ourselves.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she sets us out?
You're... Oh, my bets are brainwashing or a blackmail. You know what I read first is pets. So I was like, why are you talking about your cats being brainwashed and blackmailed? Like, what happened? But yeah, I think... I think that might be as well. Or she's been... Because at the very beginning of the game, you either Ether or Lumine, which are the names of the two main characters. You choose one of them. I chose Ether, but the other character gets teleported away by this god that is stopping us from going somewhere. And we get sent away later than her, or at least in my case, because we chose Ether, Lumine gets sent away first, and then later we get sent away. And I think with her going before us, because of time and space and everything that is happening, something between us waking up again and our sister being teleported away before us, something between that happened to her, and that could indeed be brainwashing or blackmail, or she, you know, has convinced herself that this is the right way to go about things. Like, basically brainwashing herself, or convincing yourself that this is the correct way, and us being like, what the fuck you doing? What? This does not sound very demure, not very mindful. So yeah, that is the beginning of the game. And I'm really curious if we're gonna see the god that we meet at the beginning, if we're gonna see that later in the game. You want the floaty girls? Yeah, Paimon. That's Paimon. Her cape is very cool, indeed. Which actually, fun fact, I made a hoodie design for Paimon, which I might actually make one day. It's fine, it's fine. I'm getting also distracted because I like to yap. I like to yap about the game. I think I can share a picture soon. Then that's her choice. All we can do is try. Or then you can keep poking her till she tells us the truth. No, we're gonna be
Alright,
respectful.
let's go find her and take it from there.
Yeah, let's go find her.
Something new at the One Mean Restaurant.
Or that. Oh, got a gift. Aww. Yay. I don't know, just sure. Yay. Oopsie. But wanna see something cool though. Let me find it on this one first. Um. File. But we go to art. This is in the very, very beginning. Or if I shared that. It says that I drew that before I started streaming. Oh, I don't think I have. Because I took a picture of that. Hold on, wait a minute. Bestanden. Finished art. Question mark. Gonna. Because I took a lot of pictures of stuff. Ooh, there isn't really a good picture that you can take of it. Yeah, we can only see the back of her or the front of her. But I'm sure if you look up Paimon from Genshin Impact, you can get. Oh wait, hold on. Paimon. I found it. Because there's a very cool archive of all the Genshin characters and stuff. Let me put it in the... Well, I just remembered. I'm gonna post them, both of them. But this is a link. This is specifically for the Paimon one, but as it's already said, the game Fashion Archive. And they have 3D models of all, or like most of the characters. Which I would have loved to have this one before I started on my Venti cosplay. But I didn't, so I took pictures myself of the cosplay in the game. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna use that for... Wait, but that's only that one though. Pretty. But yeah, it luckily has Paimon and Wanderer as well. Oh no, that's... Oh, it's an A. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna use this for other stuff as well. But I hope that... Oh yeah, thank you. Like, I'm still in that period of changing stuff. You know, it's only been like this week when I changed everything, I believe. So yeah, I hope you're able to find what you need to find. I still wanted to share that. Really, I took a picture of it.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Should I save this money?
Try something new
or
with the
invest it?
One Mean Restaurant.
Being honest, that's just plain stupid.
I definitely do have it drawn in my sketchbook.
Wow. Nero's really got a lot going for it. Cheap and tasty chop suey!
We're gonna get the gray. Gonna make an interpretation of the cape.
Try something new with
That
the
is a
One
scarf,
Mean
yeah. You can definitely take the inspiration from it. I also did that. But I can't find it back. No, I'll make a picture of it later and share it. Anyway, let's go to Hutao. Yeah, I'm so happy that I made Venti because it's such a cool cosplay.
Ow!
Hutao. Celeste, Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes. You're missing me already.
Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing you wouldn't believe it, but I'm not showing you. Why, is it a secret photo of me? Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore, so keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Maybe, maybe. Alright, I'll quit joke around here. Take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Are they? Aww. There's the dad and the grandpa. Which, fun lore about Hutao, but this hat that the grandpa is wearing is the hat that she wears now. Hutao, or the... oh, this... Yanlan. Or Lanyan. It could be the other way around. But I remember those two words. But I think they're... was it Lanyan or Yanlan? I think it was Lanyan, wasn't it? Anyway, there you go. But this... I love this art piece. It's so cute. I love the art that the people make for Genshin as well. Yeah, my dad and my grandpa. Without this picture, I probably have forgotten what my dad looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Aww. Yeah, cause she's a new character, so it might take a while before she is added. But you can bookmark the website and wait, cause I'm not sure who does it and how long they take to do the things. But there's like some people have different outfits, and Qingshi is one that has um, a lantern ride outfit, and they haven't added that one yet either. And I'm not sure when or if they will ever do that. And somebody, hi hi. Wait, let me get my tentacles up again. Hi hi. Welcome on in. We're playing some Genshin after we did some art. Which ooh, I want to show you, I can show you later. I'm doing really well. I finally have the energy to do some stuff today. I did some art. I filled in some for the cause I started working on the cover for my novel again, and I colored in the first character, and chose the colors of the second character. Ah, yep. I completely forgotten about that. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, I found a message. Okay, sorry. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, that. Completely forgotten. I'm gonna write that down as well, so that I don't forget that I need to change the link or need to use a different link. And because I'm still getting used to the new name as well, and I forgetting those small little things as well. Because you just do. But thank you. But yeah, it's a really good resource for like figuring out how to cosplay or to see all the clothing, because Genshin Impact clothes are very, very detailed. Ooh, what's up there? Yeah, I have a lot of places and social medias and stuff that I use, so that was something that I was like, am I gonna miss something? And then all the links and the dir and the dir. But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. And as long as people let me know that something's not working, then yeah, it should be good. Ooh, yeah. Good luck, somebody, with the nap. And I hope you have a lovely lurk. Wanna go back to... Oh, wait. Is it okay? There you go. But yeah. I'm getting some ideas for LARP cosplays. Nice, yeah. Because that's one thing as well. For the characters that I made for the novel, I also took some inspirations from Genshin. And like, I wanted to get a lot of detail in there as well. Um, but yeah, from Genshin, from just fantasy stuff. Oh, and it's just a lot of fun to create characters. Um, everything I know about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. What happened to him? There was a boarding intersect incident in Wuwang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried using the art of Homa to burn away the feather, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot. Or my.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuong Hill the way it is today?
Yep. His mistake didn't just cost him his own life, it took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Wuwang Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout, but that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed. Your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
How could I not? It would be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything. He was a genius. He was, and still is, the best spellcaster out in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wangsheng arts by the age of 8, but by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and raiding a feather all by himself. Fixing the border crisis would have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else in there? Who else is there to blame if not him?
But
I don't know.
maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Yep. Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all of their belongings when they passed on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. Grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind. But my dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including his meaningless picture.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
Eh. No, all it shows that he was unable to let go. And the fact that he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during the ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we were all together. That's why he hesitated in the final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus, and death won, taking his life and many others. Or down. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, but as funeral directors, it's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole basis of the Wangshun funeral parlor's existence. Unfortunately, with my dad, these teachings went in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone down. Oh my.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken, because a father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all I want. And on the off chance he ever overhears me, I know he'll take some comfort from knowing that I never stopped just being myself and living my life my way. And that's... I'm getting sentimental. Why? But that's a good way to see it. Anyway, so that's a brief history of Wang Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Did you think I'd hide it from you? Nah, we're better buds than that. Plus, you don't just rescue me. You did just rescue me from the border, so I owe you big time. Answering your question seems like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yes, in my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay! That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Yeah. Try not to dwell too much on all this stuff, okay? There's still 2 days to go check on the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, remember? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you at Eugene Terrace in 2 days. This time, we're gonna turn death into ashes. Let's go! Okay, finish that other part. Now, 2 more parts to go. Which, how long have we been streaming? Oh, 3 hours. I think we can do that. Fine. Also, yay! Finished. No, wrong one. Got the daily. Got the daily. Let's get our fuel off. Okay. We need to go to the Adventurers Guild. Whee. Sweet. Because I need to get my daily stuff.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for complete.
Thank you.
Ad Astra.
Claim them all and place them again. Which, actually, can I get any? Oh, I love this though. Only 3 days. And I really want this weapon, because this is the Shao's weapon. I haven't gotten him yet. Much. Five times 12 is 60. Oh, I'm very close though. Dang it. Oh. Because I do have a few. Yes. How many do I actually have? Oh yeah. Character outfits. Yeah, because I already have these, which I love this outfit. I'm gonna make this one for Jingshi. And I got this one. This is the first one that I actually bought because I have the Luke. But the other side, I don't have Hu Tao though. But yeah, here we'll, like, if you have like a 4-star character and you didn't get their outfit, you can get it here. But I don't want to spend all of those. Although, let me do some math. Okay, I need 400 and wanna do a poll before the ads start? Or should I should keep it probably, shouldn't I? Oh, yeah. I'm doing a lot of things at the same time, I know.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Anyway. Hooray. But I'm not gonna to do that retinue. Or we're gonna pass the time. There we go. I like that this is in the game. That you can just go forward in time.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
Yeah, because then you don't have to wait 2 days in the game. But yeah, this time I will walk to it, because I know there's some people that don't know this place, or not familiar with the game. But yeah, it's very pretty right now. Oh, actually, I'm gonna wait and start the day early. Because then it won't randomly go nighttime when we're doing the quest. Yeah, I love that. I love the Lantern Rite Festival. Because everything is, like, in celebration mode. And it's just, it's really fun to see. It's very pretty. Yeah, it's a bit to walk there. Yeah, we're here again.
Whoa, everyone's here already.
Yeah, we're late, Paimon. Thank you. Hey, Paimon. Did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've had a uptick in patient numbers in Leeway Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Damn, that went fast. Didn't know things could travel that fast in 2 days. Mostly, if you sent a letter today, it would have taken at least 2 weeks to get it. 1 week to get it to that person, and then for them to reply, if it is in the same country. Damn.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
I don't know where that is, but... Or nor... But as long as we solve the core problem, the feather in people's bodies will dissipate, and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is that thanks to to the Tan Chuan's efforts, we now have the locations of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight, we will deploy the array and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the feather. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, secret art will be amplified to all of Leeway. Not a single wisp of feather will escape its grasp. It's gonna be the biggest purification ceremony in a funeral parlor's history. Damn! Gonna be big. I hope we're gonna get a cutscene for that, because that's gonna be really cool. Okay, so what are the locations of the 8 gates? You needn't worry, they're all accounted for actually. We already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Kitching has already set out for the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf, and Ganyu is en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Aochang. Baidao is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyun Stone Forest. And Yelan will tackle the Gate of Injury at the Chasm. As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is at the Gate of Terrain at Dihua Marsh, which the Conqueror of Demons has pledged to the Vent. The 6th is the Gate of Repose, Chinsha Village. This one has been claimed by the Boo Boo Pharmacy duo. 7th is the Gate of Initation, and located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wuwang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who written all over it. And thank you! Aww. Hernan... oh, I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but Hernan... Matthias Singh? Welcome on in, and thank you so much for the follow. I completely forgot that ad started. I'll wait. Whoopsie. Dee-dip-dee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can take a look at this. A rubber ducky emo. Later, shouldn't I? Yeah, we'll go back here. For anyone who missed it, I'll reread the stuff. Ari, welcome on in. Hi, hi. How are you doing? I hope you are well. We're playing some genshin. I'm just waiting for the ads to be over, but how are you? I'm doing really well. I'm having a lot of fun playing Genshin, and we did some art today, which I actually want to go back after stream, which I'm not gonna play for too long. Yeah. I'm good procrastinating, getting ready for work. Ah, fair enough. Hello, welcome back from the ads, everyone. I completely forgot that they started, so I will reread some of the stuff that was said, if anyone missed anything. Ashley, yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome on in. Also, Hernan, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you are having a lovely time at the stream, and I hope you have a lovely stay. We normally do cosplay and sewing, but today we're playing some games, which I also like to play games. I would say I'm a variety streamer, which I do everything and anything that I want to do on stream. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed here. And if there's any name you prefer me to call you, let me know. If it's not in your name, I'll try to remember, but if it's just a shorter name or an easier way to say your name, because honestly, it's not you, it's my dyslexia that struggles a little bit with your name. So just letting you know. It's good that I have this option for the story, because there's a lot if you miss, and yeah, like, um, there is an archive section of the game where you can read back and listen to all of the things, like all of the story quests. Um, that is the main story quest and the character story quests, and I believe also events. So you can listen back and read back all of that as well in the archives, which I think is a really good thing as well. That if you indeed missed something, you can go back. Yeah. But yeah, I'll do the as of last night, because I'm not sure where I left off. But as of last night, we confirmed that the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain at Dihua Marsh, which the Conqueror of Demons has pledged to defend. Which is the Conqueror of Demons is Shao. Also, I should probably do that. Then the 6th is the Gate of Repose. I'm not sure if I'm saying that word correctly. In Qingse Village. This one has been claimed by the Bubu Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the Gate of Initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor, Lanyan, and I will see to this one. What about the final gate? Paimon says. And then Hutao. The last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wuwang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who written all over it. Okay, good. With some English words, I'm not familiar with this word, so I'm always a little worried if I'm saying it incorrectly. It's like when you've only seen a word written down, you're like always questioning yourself if it's the correct way of saying it, because you've never heard it being said. Which is almost always with new words with me, because yes, my vocabulary is quite big. And now my English is pretty good. I don't know everything because it's my second language, and even in Dutch, I just don't have that big of a vocabulary. But you know, I'm still going good, and I can do mostly anything. But then that's with like reading. Again, in some books there are words that I'm like, what even is this word? Because that is with literature, with liter, literature. There we go. They use fancy words, which I understand, because you don't want to reuse a lot of words, because reading that just isn't fun, I guess, or it's just the way they write, because every author is different. Yeah. Which is why I like going back to reading as well. Because one, you do learn a lot when reading. And it's good for your brain as well. But unfortunately, for years, I hated reading because school ruined it for me. And while having dyslexia didn't make it any more fun. Let's be honest. Having a learning disability ain't fun when it's something that you use in daily life. But you know, I learn from it and I grow. I'm still very young. Good old Google. Yeah, I use that as well. It's like I'm reading something and I'm like, is this even a word? Oep, ja. Oké, sorry. Zal zachter zijn. I need to be more quiet. It's getting late and I forgot. Okay. Yeah. Like, Oh yeah, that's how you say it. Or then I've only heard the word and I've never seen it written out before, and I'm like, what is this word? And then I hear it, and I'm like, oh, it's that word, you know? That. Okay. But yeah.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Nope. We don't need to do anything. Sorry, you got there too late. Let me guess. There's a secret ninth gate for me.
Yeah, people are always saying 8 gates when they mean 9. It happens all the time, right?
Sure, Paimon, sure. Nope, not in my experience. If you have to take a gate, go still to Tianquan's instead. Ah, yeah, that is true. I will when the story is over, because I can't do that right now. Or can I? 1 second. Go. I turned down my PC volume. Celeste, I appreciate your eagerness to help. And as it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Wait, so the director does need me for something? Sorry, I went out and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't had much time to enjoy myself this lantern ride, and come this evening I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So I want to use the little downtime I have to go out some fortune coins to my friend, so I can at least say I did lantern ride this year. Fancy joining me for that? Yay! Let's join. This is the thing Director Who had to look forward to, otherwise she'd have set out for Wuhan Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
Aww. I'm playing tour guide. Yeah. Okay, since time was tight, I already asked the Tianquan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. It's a date! But didn't you see? We're gay. There's like a fun theory because the Ether, the main character, is wearing an earring in his left earring. And there's some other characters as well that are wearing earrings in the left ear. But you know, it's everyone has their own headcanons. That's just one of mine. I'm definitely not portraying myself onto the main character. Nah, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But to be honest, with the character in this game, like, yeah, I do get why people ship Ether with or Lumine, mostly Lumine because she's a little bit more popular with other characters. But I mostly, maybe that's just me, but I mostly see Ether as someone that just wants to be friends with everyone, not that he's per se has a favorite or has a crush on anyone. But that's just me. I just wanted to be friends with everyone. And yeah, like there is Xiao that I really like. And you've got Qingshou and Chongyun. But Qingshou and Chongyun, I find them as a couple together very cute. And also to consider the age gap. We're around 500 years or more old. So I just see the main character as more of we're best buddies and nothing more. But again, that's just my opinion. But we can consider it a best buddy date. Yeah. I'm grateful for their help. It should have been should have the funeral parlor's responsibilities after all. Cradle. Think of it after. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit in Leeway Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we? Let's go. I didn't. I was too fast. I can't read that fast without. But yeah, normally all of this would have been voice acted. But because of the strike for the voice actors, which I believe should be okay because they're moving to a different agency. So hopefully the voice actor should be back soon, but this was already out before they could voice. So yeah, there's a lot to catch up on for the voice actors, but at least they will have their rights, and that they don't have to worry about AI stuff anymore with the new agency. Or I think that's what's happening. I'm not the most informed, but I do know that it's somewhat going in the right direction. Yeah. Bonjour. Without Celeste, Paimon. Hi hi.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We're just about to set out for Chinsha Village. Guess we got you just in time then. We're here to deliver some fortune coins. Yeah, it's because a lot of voice actors are striking at the moment. I think I forgot to mention that before we started playing. But yeah, that's why. But at least for Genshin and for MiHoYo and their games, I believe there is something in the works that is favorable for the voice actors. Or that's from what I heard. Yeah. I think it's a good thing as well, and I just really hope they get their rights and that they are heard. Because we don't want these shitty people to run an agency and be asses. No. Brother, don't do that. We want our voice actors to, one, be paid fairly, and two, not get replaced. Because I don't want AI shit as someone that really enjoys the work of voice actors. I want real people. Except for Hatsune Miku, but Hatsune Miku is still voiced by a real person, technically. And that was, from what I know, part of their job. But you know, Hatsune Miku is different. But that's because they're Hatsune Miku. But yeah, I really hope the best for them.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Yeah. I have Baishu, by the way. Well, it's not AI, I suppose. It is a software. And I mostly said that because some people are comparing AI with like the AI voices, because some people use it to sing songs for them, but I'm like, Hatsune Miku is already here. Why can't you use a service that has been around for decades already? But, oh well. I personally don't use it myself, so there's not much I can say about it, but I might have not put that in the best words. But it's a computer generated. Thanks to people that put a lot of work and effort into it to make the voice of Hatsune Miku, and or other idols that you can use to make songs and stuff. Yes. I think that's what I was trying to say. As you might have, I don't know much about it, but yeah. Yes. my mind blanked there. I was like, was I gonna say something more? Oh. Of course, of course. There's enough for everyone. Here, this one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
Yeah. Like Miku was, I guess you could say, a collaboration with a real person, or like it was made specifically with a person to voice for Hatsune Miku, and the other AI things are not. Which I think is just also something I'm like, as a person that's also not the biggest fan of AI, why not do something that already exists, has been proven to be one very successful as well? But I guess the AI bros just don't like anime. I need to stop. Nee, ik ga stoppen. Yes. Sorry. This might not be the nicest ending of stream, but I don't know how to explain this, but I'm not gonna raid. So yeah, you know where to go to support other people. And see you again another time. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but yeah. Bye bye.